Hi guys, welcome back to your classroom. So I'm in my comfies and I'm sure you're in your comfies, but we're gonna do some review on 5.3, 5.4, and 5, no, not 5.5, just 5.3 and 5.4 because you did that with your parents, but I'm gonna kind of go over it in the way that the book wants you to do it. And then when I do videos on 5.5, 5.6, 5.7, and 5.8, we'll all be on the same page. So I have up here on the board what is on your packet, whether you're doing it in your book or you're doing it on a printed packet that me and Miss Chadwick sent home for you. So we are on 5.3 on the front, and it's asking us, Michelle counted 21 butterflies in her garden. Then 7 butterflies flew away. How many butterflies were still in the garden? So it wants us to draw it out. So, like most of the time, I have you guys draw a line in the middle to separate our numbers, right? So in the first box, we have 21. I'm just gonna write 21 up here. And in the second box, we have 7, right? Okay, so in 21, how many 10s do we have? We have 2, right? So I'm going to draw 2 10s. 1, 2. Okay, and then how many 1s do we have in 21? 1. So I'm going to put a 1 right there. Okay, and then how many 1s do we have in 7? Because we don't have any 10s, we have 7 1s. So I'm going to fill in 7 of our boxes. But it's asking us to subtract. So if I write this out at the top of my paper in a vertical equation, so if I do 21 minus 7, is 1 bigger than 7? No. So we have to borrow a 10 from our 2, right? So the 2 becomes a 1, which I'll do in red, a 1, and the 1 I'll cross out becomes an 11, right? So now do we have any 10s left? Yeah, we have 1 10. So we know we have 1 10 left, so that's going to come right back down. And then it's 11 minus 7. So what's 11 minus 7? 8, 9, 10, 11. So we should have 4 1s left over. So I have 4 right here. So our answer is 14. So I need to show my answer in our 10s and our 1s. So if I only have 10 or 1 10 left, I'm going to circle 1 10 and cross it out, right? Because I moved my 10 over. Yes? Okay. So if I moved my 10 over, that means I have 10 more 1s. So I'm doing all my 10 1s in red. There we go. So now I have 7, 8. I need to do 11 minus 7. So I have 10 right here, and then I need to take 1, or there's 11, right? And then I take away 7. So there should only be 4 1s left, right? So I'm going to leave all the 1s, or take away all the 1s except 4. So I'm going to take all these and all these. Ooh, not those. All these. Nope, not that either. I circled all these 1s, right? And I'm going to cross them out. So now I have 1 10, right? I'll cross these ones out too. I have 1 10, and I have 4 1s left. So that's how it's asking you to draw it. Hopefully you understand. If you don't, pause and rewind. Okay, so I am going to leave this here for a second for you to look at it. And then I'm going to erase and I'm going to move down to do another example. And then we'll move on to 5.4. Okay, I'm going to erase. Okay, we're moving down to the share and show page. So I got a lot of questions from you guys and your parents about this process. I'm not a huge fan of this process. However, we got to do a little bit of it. So, what I found to be most easy, or the easiest, is to not do step number 2. And by not doing step number 2, all you're going to show me is the answer in the end, instead of doing the whole regrouping process. So if I'm doing number 1, 13, you're taking away 13 from 44. Okay, so if I do it vertically, I'm going to do it vertically over here. I'm going to do it 41 minus 13. So, is 1 bigger than 3? No, so we have to borrow a 10 from our 4. So, I'll do it in purple. So I got to cross out my 4 and this turns into a 3. Cross out my 1 and this turns into 11, right? Okay, so 11 minus 3 is 8. So we know we have 8 ones. Okay, and then 3 minus 1 is 2. So all I want you to show me is the answer. So we know we only have 2 10s left. So I'm going to box these, or circle, whichever is easier, and cross these out. Then I know I have 8 ones. So I already have 1 in a box, and then I'm going to add 7 more. 1, 2, 3, it's not going. 4, 5, come on, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. There's 8 dots. So we know we have 2 10s and 8 1s, and our answer is 28. This is the way I would expect you to do it. If you learned it to regroup with your parent, that is totally fine. Do it the way that you learn it and you understand it best. Again, if you didn't understand this process, pause it, go back, rewind, and rewatch me. Okay, so I'm going to erase this one, and then I'm going to move on to 5.4. So I'm going to exit this one. Find 5.4 is right here. Come on. Here's 5.4. Okay. So it is asking us to draw our blocks out. Okay, so the question is, Mr. Kelly made 47 muffins. His students ate 23 of the muffins. How many muffins were not eaten? Okay, so I'm going to have you guys draw a line just like we normally do. There's our line. Okay, we have 47. So there's 4 10s and 47. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's our 10 sticks. Now we need our 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then his students ate 23 of them. So we need 2 10 sticks, 1, 2, and then we have 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to write it out vertically because I think that's easier to see it. But if you do it this way, it's totally fine. Okay, so vertically, I'll do it over here. No, I'll do it over here. It's 47 minus 23, right? Okay, so in this one, do we need to borrow a 10 because is 7 bigger than 3? It is bigger. So 7 minus 3 is 4. So we know we're going to have 4 ones on the one side. And then we do 4 minus 2, which is a double, so it's 2. So our answer is 24. We have 24 muffins left. So I need you to show me that there's 24 muffins left. So if we only have 2 10s left, I'm going to take, let's do it in a different color. Let's do it in green. 4 of my 10s and cross them out. only have 4 ones left. So I'm going to leave 4 ones, but I'm going to circle the rest. And cross those ones out. So it shows me that I have 24 left over. Does that make sense? I'm hoping it does. So we'll do another example on another page, and then I will jump into another video to go over 5.5, 5.6, 5.7, 5.8, and I think 5.9. Okay, so I'm going to erase. If you need to pause and rewind to rewatch. Okay. Let's do the share and show. Okay, so we have 47 minus 15. So in this one, we're not going to have to borrow a 10, right? Because 7 is bigger than 5. So 7 minus 5 is 2. So I'll put 2 right here. And I'm going to leave this box right here blank. And 4 minus 1 is 3. So we have 32. So I need to show my original numbers first. So I'm going to put my line. I'm going to draw out 47. So I have 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. There we go. 7 ones. And then in 15, I need to draw 1 10 and 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, come on, 4, 5. So we know our answer is going to be 32. So in 32, we have 3 tens left. So you need to show me that you have 3 tens left, which means we're going to circle 2 of these tens. I'm going to circle them in black and cross them out because we only have 3 tens left. And then on the one side, we know we only have 2 ones left. So we're going to circle all the ones except for 2. My funny shapes. And that shows me that I have 32. Do you understand? Okay, because we're going to do number 2, and then you guys can review your packets and see if you did it the way that I'm doing it. If you didn't, that's fine. You don't need to redo it. I just want to show you the way that we're going to keep going through and doing it. Okay, so for number 2, we have 32 minus 18. In this one, we're going to have to borrow a 10, right? Because 2 isn't bigger than 8. So if 2 isn't bigger than 8, we have to borrow a 10 from the 3. So we cross out the 3, we turn it into a 2, which makes the 2 a 12 in our box. So 12 minus 8 is 4. And 2 minus 1 is 1. So we know that our answer is 14. But you need to draw it out and show me the 14. So our original number is 32. So I'm going to draw a line again. I'll do a different color. I'll do purple. I'm going to draw a line. So, go back to black. Our original number is 32. So we need 3 tens. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we have 2 ones. We got to put 2 ones. 1, 2. And our other number is 18. So we have 1 10 and 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we know we only have 1 10 left. Yes? So I'm going to circle my 10s in green and cross them out. So I have 1 10 left. So I'm going to circle my 3, cross those ones out because I don't need those ones. And then I have 4 ones left. So I'm going to circle all the ones except for 4. So I'm going to circle these ones and cross these ones out. So now you can see that I have 1 10 left and 4 ones. Okay, guys. So this was the review for for 5.3 and 5.4. I hope this helped to clarify a little bit. And we're going to go on to 5.4. So I will see you guys in the next video.